What up, Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades? And today, man, what is going on with altcoins and stuff? It's like ICP has a very, very crazy resistance level at like, I don't know, between 6 and 650, that whenever we get up to that range, we go plus $7. And then we get rejected at right around $7, $7.80, $8. Sometimes we went to $8.24, but that area is a big amount of resistance that we failed to break above. Now the cool thing is, we are in 2 of the 5 massive patterns that haven't broke out. If you go back and watch my video like a couple weeks ago, I was talking about 5 bullish patterns in the chart. The video did pretty well. As an upload, it got almost 500 views. But we need you guys to smash that like button, comment, share this, and do whatever so that we can get the word out to people so that when they know, okay, if it gets above the 750 area, we are going to break out like crazy. If we break out of the $10 area, we are going to start the bull run. That is the level that I'm looking at to absolutely say, yes, the bull market has started. And we are leading up to that in the next couple of weeks to the next couple of months. So I would definitely start preparing now. You know, like I've been saying ever since it was at $3, dollar cost averaging is away. This internet computer ICP breakout could start the next bull run, guys. And that's no joke. That's legit. I've been watching this level for a very long time. And every time we have failed to break out of it because we're still in the bear market. And that's going to let us know this level is going to decide whether we are past that disbelief stage, getting into the hope stage, and moving forward with this bull market, leading up to the 2024 Bitcoin halving. That is going to be massive for all of crypto. So buckle up, guys. I am making absolutely awesome trades on leverage trading on internet computer, guys. Even like I was like, okay, we went up to $7. I almost shorted it, but then I didn't. We went back down to $5.99 right now, and I put in a long, made only $10 and got out. I was like, I don't know where it's going right now until we break out of that 750 area. I'm not going to put in a big leverage trade, but once we break that 750, I am putting in a long to the upside for a longer term trade. So remember to like the video. What up, Justin? Glad you could be here. I know you got a lot going on, so thank you. Samantha Osdal says, I got 1,000 ICP. Someone told me to sell when it hit 733, and I didn't. I'm going to buy more. I believe ICP will hit $20 with no problem in 2 months. That's why I always encourage people. Thank you for commenting, Samantha. I encourage people to have your long-term trades like your 1,000 ICP. I wouldn't be trading 1,000 ICP every couple of days to make $100 profit, because the more trades you make, the more chance you have to lose. Especially when you're just spot trading, you know, and you're trying to buy and sell, it gets really difficult. But if you have, say, 1,000 ICP for the long term, waiting for the next bull run, waiting for this 750 to break, hold that. And then what I would do is I'd get like 25 to 50 ICP to play around with that you could have sold at $7.33. Then boom, wrote it back down, bought more at $6. You could have ended up with, you know, your 25, 50 ICP turn into like 35 to 75 ICP. And that's how you do it. You don't want to risk your big bag because ICP is more of a, you know, future bloomer. This is going to be his first legit full bull run. So we're going to see everything that happens with that. So even if you don't have a shorter term trade, you're doing it right. Don't let people say you should have took profit at 733 when ICP has the potential to hit $50, $100 in the next bull run, right? So short-term trading you can do, just have a smaller portion to do it with, guys. That's all I'm saying. Have fun, but don't wreck yourself. Like 1,000 ICP is no joke right now. That's what, $6,000? That's not a small little trade. So $6,000, I would, don't listen to people when you're talking about $6,000. Listen to yourself. You know better. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I am. I'm eating these hard candies right now. So you hear that? All right. So let's get in and look at some price movements. And I'm going to show you something I was absolutely right on. A lot of people probably didn't believe that we had 2 inverse head and shoulders patterns. I don't know if they did or not, but I wouldn't really believe it. But it did. And it happened. So, and I called it almost exactly to the top. So if you look, we have this year-long pattern that goes on back to, let's see, I got to get rid of this so I can see. It goes all the way back to May of 2022. And we are almost in May of 2023. So almost a year-long pattern to the start here. In the bottom here is June 2023. We have this falling wedge pattern. Yes, we did get a bit above it right here and a bit above it right there, but it followed this to the T. This would have also been an inverse head and shoulders pattern right here on the lower side. The weird thing is normally the neckline, and I'll show you it in the other one, has to be lined up. Like you don't want the neckline to go above it. Like that could, discontinue the pattern, but it looked like it didn't. Because if you see, and I even left the thing right here for the inverse head and shoulders, if we go from here to here, remember? And then I put it right over here where we were at the time. And it goes almost exactly. Oh, there goes my candy. Spit my candy out. It goes almost exactly to my price target right there. Look at that. My price target was $8 and it went to $7.23, just like I predicted. But now, guys, that's the one that already broke out, and it did go back down now, back under this thing right here. Oh, no, we're still above it. It did go below it for a second, down to 583, but we are above it now again. So this is going to be our support now. So this is a good level. That's why I put in a leverage trade right here, and I won. I already took my profit. And I'm looking for another entry too. And if it goes down to about $6 again, right on this support level, if it doesn't break, I'm going to be putting in another leverage trade right here. So if you guys are leverage trading, trying to get in a good price, this is a good support level. Not financial advice. Be very careful, only for experienced traders. But if you guys want to make some money, just be careful. There's a lot of loopholes and a lot of garbage. But you can make money. Just don't get greedy. So this is perfect. This is exactly what we want to see. This is also a year-long falling wedge that broke out and is now testing this as support right here. So this is going to be a massive level. But normally between $5 and $6 is a big area of resistance. And once we break out of this $6 level, normally we skyrocket. Look, and over here it was at about $7. It goes down because, as the market goes down, the resistance moves down as well. So it started about $7 here. Anytime we got over that, we would shoot up. And then it goes down here. Anything over like about $6.30 here, shoot up. Anything over here above $6, we shoot up. But there's a big area of support and resistance right here. So this is a massive level. Now, if we take this a little bit up further, we are also going to have another massive inverse head and shoulders pattern right here. This is over a year long. This is a little bit longer than the other one, actually. This one goes all the way back to, I think, April, maybe? Still May, the first May 9th. So yeah, just to begin, and we're almost to May now in a couple weeks. So within a year, this is a really good pattern. Then we want to take this to the bottom. Let's get rid of this because that's the falling wedge. And this one's going to go much higher than the other one. So if we break out of this, the bull run is going to start, in my opinion. I mean, $10, the bull run is going to start. So I would wait. We could break out of this again without going to $10. No, we couldn't. If we break out of this, it will start the bull run. If we go up to 1160, we will get above the EMA 50 on the weekly, which we've never been above historically on ICP ever. So if we get above that EMA 50 on the weekly, we are going to start the bull market. So this is a massive inverse head and shoulders right here with a complete neckline and everything. Look at this perfect neckline. There's nothing really above it except, a little candle wick. Everything's below it. If we can get back above $7.30 and break to the upside, we are going to go massively high all the way up to start the bull market. And this might not happen right now, but this is coming to the end of this pattern, though. So that's the cool thing. It kind of has to happen. We need Bitcoin to cooperate with us, and we could absolutely go parabolic. and end up at like $10 going up to about 12, and then using this 50 as support moving forward. That would be awesome. We would need to cool off if we went this high, but this is looking increasingly bullish for me. Let's get the chat out. Hey y'all. Hey guys. Yeah, remember to like the video, please. That just helps the algorithm show people the patterns that I'm talking about. Now, the cool thing is we are still above the biggest indicator that is going to say if we are going to continue with our bullishness or if that was it. Okay. And this is what I want you to really understand here. This RSI on the weekly means, hey, do we have enough volume to keep moving to the upside? And this is saying that we do. We're above the simple moving average. We have enough volume historically to actually go up and test 725 again, or whatever it is, 716, $7-ish area. And then break out, we would need to go a bit higher. I would even say to 850. Once we get up to 850, then boom, we could continue going. This is a definite boss pattern. We also have a long-term falling wedge pattern that I would even consider right here, and kind of get rid of these down there because they were resistance right here, and it's a support level, downward trending support right here. This probably wasn't even supposed to happen down here. This seems like a manipulated bottom. And people who don't think the bottom is already in here, you are sadly mistaken. I'm going to tell you the bottom's in. We are historically moving from despair into hopefulness next. So I'd like to see more support established above 650, right above this previous resistance. I would like to see us get up here and close. Now, on the weekly, we have to wait till Sunday. So if we can get up before Sunday and close above 650, we still have a chance to break out of this inverse head and shoulders and go up to that $11 area and really catapult ICP into the next bull market. But before we do anything, let's go take a look at Bitcoin real quick, because we need to see what Bitcoin is doing to understand what could possibly be happening with internet computer moving forward. So Bitcoin is back under 29,000. It didn't have a massive breakdown. It did go down to touch these levels on the weekly. Your 27,654. It kind of, wicked down to touch that right here. It went to 28.1, which is a little like $500 above it. Let's see what this one is. The EMA 100. Yeah, that's the EMA 100. We are getting overbought though. That's the thing. Bitcoin moving up like this, it's starting to get to an area where we're overbought. That's why we had to have this retracement. It doesn't look like a breakdown because we're still above the simple moving average. It's at 59 and we're at 64, so we're quite a ways above it. We could even go down and touch it at 59 and maybe even 58, 57, and then have a reversal back up and continue up to about a 30, I would say a 32,500. And then if we break that, we could go up to the 35,000. And that would continue ICP being bullish as well. Now, this does look like an inverse head and shoulders happened right here on Bitcoin, right here. And we already broke to the upside on that one. So if this pattern breaks just like the one did on ICP, we could definitely be heading for a nice level. Then take this breakout, see where this leads us. Right to there. Then we go, whoa, hold up. Sorry about that. And if the breakout was going to be right here, and look, it followed the breakout exactly. We went right up to the breakout. So this inverse head and shoulders with ICP is right on the cusp of breaking out. We already broke out with the lower one, and we're testing it as support right now. You could even do it like that, but I would probably bring it down somewhere kind of like that. Maybe even that one. Yeah, there we go. That one's pretty good. So we already broke out of this. We're testing it as support right now. Things are looking pretty good for ICP. I definitely want to look at the shorter time frames on Bitcoin to see, and then ICP as well. But I want to see where we are right in this very minute, if we're bullish or bearish. And it looks like we're bearish. we have a downward trend right here. We started going up and then hit this break point. We broke below the simple moving average at 29,608 on the 50 and then 29,791 on the 100. So those absolutely broke our resistance. We went way down because of that. And those are things we got to watch. But we are oversold on the RSI, and we're testing a breakout right now. So I think we hit our bottom level kind of right here, 28.6. We had, another one right here at about 28.8. So I think this is going to be a bottom on the shorter time frame. Let's look at the 30-minute. Yeah, we're getting above that RSI, or testing it right now at 32.7. It's at 33.5. So we're testing it now. Use this area as support. Get back above these simple moving averages, above 29,621. And we are going to turn bullish again. Then that will bring ICP up to test the 650 area. If we can break out of that 650 area, we might even go up to test a new high, or not a new high, but a new local high at about above 750. And then if we break out of this long-term inverse head and shoulders, the big one and the more good-looking one as well, I should say, we could really see a massive move to the upside with ICP and move into this next bull market, guys. This is exciting. I've been waiting for this for over a year. I believed in ICP, when it was at $3. I believed in it when it was at $20. And wherever we go next, the project is absolutely going to be here. So, and yesterday we moved up into the 25 market cap. We were number 25. We're at 27 right now, which isn't bad. We're holding our rankings, guys. This is exciting, to say the least. That Internet Computer is finally starting to show off what amazing, opportunity that it is. We're still up 15% this week, even though we're down 15% in the last 24 hours. That means 24 hours ago, we were up 30% dang near. So, and we have a $2.6 billion market cap. We were at $3 billion at 25, which you can see at $3 billion, you're sitting up at 23 now. So, and we're just under $3 billion at 2.6 at number 27. We've climbed over 10 spots in the last week. We normally sit right down here at about 35 to 38, being at 27. This is where ICP is heading. We're going to see a movement from ICP every couple weeks or every couple months that are going to slowly get us closer up to these bigger these bigger market caps and these bigger volume, 24-hour. Look at XRP with a $2 billion volume. I mean, that's insane. Dogecoin with a $1.3 billion volume. I mean, wow. BNB, 833 million. Tether with a $43 billion volume. This is massive. That means a lot of money is coming out of Bitcoin or into the market getting ready to buy Bitcoin. This is absolutely good to see. Almost half of the entire market cap has been traded in the last 24 hours. That is probably why Bitcoin went down, but it also means that people are getting ready to go from Tether back into Bitcoin. It even has a bigger 24-hour volume than Bitcoin at 25 billion. We're at 43 billion right here in ETH with a staggering $14 billion volume in the last 24 hours. Things are starting to pick up in the market. We are getting ready to go from, the crap of a bear market into a nice euphoric bull market, and things are going to start changing for the better. You're going to see a lot more people getting interested in these projects, a lot more people spending their hard-earned money, on these projects. And you got to understand that, guys. Like, people are putting their hard-earned money into this, so, and we're talking $43 billion of hard-earned money, $25 billion. I mean, and then with ICP, we were over $100 million yesterday. I don't know where we're at right now. We're at over $100 million in volume. This is awesome for ICP, especially when on a normal day we sit at like 20 to 30 billion or million. I mean, 20 to 30 million. 20 to 30 billion. That's what we're going to hear one day with ICP. Oh yeah, we just had a small 20 to 30 billion dollar volume today. That's okay. I love it. But we're going to see this just start to grow. As you see, 88. million there, 24 million here, 95, 216. So we are among champions right now, and we're doing really good. We are holding our own. We're going to continue moving up this market cap. We're going to continue moving up in price, even with a few setbacks and a few, price dumps. But this is not a pump and dump token, guys. This is a long-term trade. That's why you hear people say, I bought 1,000 of them. I got 3,000 of them. I got 10,000 of these bad boys, because this is the opportunity of a lifetime. This is Microsoft. This is Google. This is, Netflix before they became a thing. This is the time to get into ICP right now. Go create a wallet on Internet Identity right now. Get yourself some ICP, even if a small amount, not financial advice, common sense, guys. Why wouldn't you want a crypto that's moved up 11 spots in the last week? Why wouldn't you want a crypto that is integrated with Bitcoin and is integrating with Ethereum with over $100 million in volume in 24 hours? So this is the one to look at. True USD. We have a TUSD with almost 2 billion in volume, which is a stable coin. I haven't heard of that one. Aptos, see, we're absolutely smashing Aptos. We're smashing all of our competitors, guys. Near all of them. So this is looking good. Even with Bitcoin retracing a bit for now, we're starting to get super, super oversold. There's buying pressure to move us back up. I would actually probably put a long in for Bitcoin right now. It would be a risky one because we could break this support level. But we don't have a lot further down we can go on the RSI on the 30-minute. Let's keep going to the 4-hour. And then let's actually see, hey, what's going on with the support. Yeah, look at this. When we are oversold on the 4-hour, the only reason we went down further is because we did break this EMA 100 on the 4-hour at 29,288. If we can get back above that level, then we can go up and test this next one, EMA 50 at 29,763, and then get back into our bullish scenario. We would actually have to get back above this simple moving average as well at 44, which would happen if we did go back up and break this EMA 50. Things are looking decent, but not the best. All right, let's look at the daily and see if we're oversold here. We are not. We are sitting right around 50 something. So it could go either way right now. But if you look back going right here, we have a massive support level, which actually could also be an ascending triangle as well. So this is, we're looking bullish on the daily. The smaller time frames look like they're about to change and catch up with it. So this would be really cool if we, could actually have like this inverse head and shoulders play out, or sorry, I'm still on inverse head and shoulders. This ascending triangle play out right here, which is a bullish pattern suggesting that we will move to the upside. We already had an ascending triangle right here that broke out to the upside, as you see. And this is a good continuation, and we could continue going to the upside. We've stayed in the ascending triangle the whole time from the breakout at 28.2 all the way to the rejection at like 30 something up here, and then it closed at 30,500. So as long as we stay with this, this support line is going to hopefully bring us back up to test these levels, which would test this as well. I don't know if we're going to break out though. We have a lot of resistance right here. I would actually like to see just sideways action, not have this breakout or do anything, kind of reset this RSI down a little bit before we move to the upside. If not, we can hang out at this upside for a little while in time right here, as long as we don't have no major blast offs, or we could get a major blast off up to about 33,000 and then, or 35,000 and go back to 33 and still not be over sold here. So, or overbought. So that would be really good. Now, if we go to ICP and look what would happen with that, we need to look at the smaller time frames as well, because the weekly is looking awesome. We have a couple price targets we're really, really trying to break out of. And if they do, ICP is absolutely going to go parabolic. And I can't wait to see that. So on ICP right now, we are just, we have a lot of room to the upside. We are testing support right here on the 15 minute, 43 and 39. We're well above that. We're probably going to use this area as support right here, all the way down to even $6. And we are in a falling wedge pattern on this 15 minute as well. So let's go look at this. Ever since we were up here at $7 something, we've hit resistance, right? Well, it's a downward trending resistance, right? And it looks like we actually just broke out of it right here. And we're using this level as support. So we have some nice support at about 613, 612. I was wondering why we were holding this level. I thought it was at $6. This is why I love the charts, man. They can really make you understand what is really going on right now. Yeah, and then we have this this downward trending support line. Yeah, and it looks like we broke out of this. So we could possibly go to the top of the wedge at 670, which would be pretty cool. I would definitely like to see us go back up there, because then that could turn us bullish and get us to break out above 750. And then that inverse head and shoulders breaks out to the upside. The falling wedge year-long pattern breaks to the upside, and we're good to go. As you see, we broke out right here and then retested it right here. So if we hold this level, we're probably going to go back up to at least 630, test the EMA 50 on the 15-minute, and let's keep moving to the 30-minute now. As you see, same kind of thing, except on a bigger time frame. We broke out of this falling wedge pattern. We're testing it as support right now. We broke out of this RSI, which means we have enough volume to move to the upside. So that looks pretty good. Let's look at this hour-long chart. And then just get an over. Yeah, we're super oversold here. We need to break out of this little resistance that we have right here. I would say probably at about 620. If we can get above 620, to 630, we're going to start doing good, breaking out of some of these smaller exponential moving averages. Then to get above 641, to get above the EMA 50 is looking good. The EMA 100 at 625 kind of rejected us here. That's why we are where we're at now. And things are going to start looking a lot more bullish heading into the next few months and weeks and next year even. So this is looking good. The 4 hour, we were super overbought. Like I said, that's why we had to, sell too much buying. There's too much selling pressure. We went back up again, then broke way below it here. We are super far below the simple moving average at 63. We're at 47. So there is a bit of support that we have going back right here. If we can hold that level, we have a lot of room to the upside. Let's look at the daily. On the daily, we got super over bought right here, got rejected about 78, and now we're testing this as support. If this support, even look how far back this support level goes. This is a big area, especially between $5 and $6 right here, $5 and $6.50 even. This is a massive area where, yeah, we just had this massive big candle to the downside on the daily. I mean, this looks like a support level where I would be getting back into the market, but eventually we're going to have to cool off. We go up really far, really fast. This nice little weird wonky W, but it worries me how fast we go up and how much we're not sustaining it. That's the only thing that really bothers me. And then on the weekly, we are still bullish because we are above the weekly RSI. I am really waiting for this falling wedge pattern to break out and this inverse head and shoulders to bring us above $10, and then we'll be good to go, guys. So I hope you guys understand what I am trying to teach you here. I am not trying to say, go throw all your money into ICP at whatever level, who cares? No, have a strategy. Buy ICP under $6, buy it under $5, buy it under $4, and you only know that when it's there. When we were at $3, there was like $18 million in volume. We are at $6.15, and there's over $100 million in volume. Huh? So people weren't buying it at $3, but 5 to 6 times the amount of volume goes in at 6, then 3? They don't understand you buy in the bear market and sell in the bull market. I don't think they get it. So let's see what you guys are saying. I absolutely love interacting with you guys. We want everyone to make some money, learn the patterns, and you can. Yeah. Or just watch my videos and I will tell you the price targets, where we're moving. It'll make it easier for you to understand what is happening. Because if you just go in, like when you go in to look at like a leverage trade or something on KuCoin, they aren't going to tell you, okay, we just broke out of this area right here. We're facing resistance right here. So if you put in the buy, no, you have to go and look at the chart. Then you'd be like, okay, if this happens, then I do that. If we hold support, when it went down from 7 all the way down to 5.99, I was like 5.99, I'm getting in. And then it went back up to 6.15. You can make like 20, $30 off of that. Like, you're not going to make a lot of money, but even in these short little price moves, if you would have wrote it from $7.23 down to $6, you would have made a couple $1,000 for real. When it goes so fast up to $7, we always get rejected. So I know to put in a leverage trade once we hit that top. And once it starts going down, especially when the candle starts getting bigger, you're like, yeah, we're probably going back down to $6. Sometimes it goes to $5 though. But yeah, it's just a way to ride the thing. And then have your big bag, your 1,000 to 3,000 ICP in staking until the next bull run. Pretty simple, man. I've got this crypto thing down. I mean, sometimes the days suck, nothing happens, but then there's fun days like this. Yeah, ICP went down. That sucks, but I still made money off of it, baby. So, I sold a small bag of ICP yesterday. Set a limit order a few days ago, looking to refill at 588 again. You could have just got in at 599, not quite 588, but $6. If you look at the price difference between $6 and 588, it's not going to be a big difference. Just know that, because even with a leverage trade, now if you're leverage trading, every penny counts. But if you're spot trading, $6 and 588 are the same thing in the grand scheme of things. To me, if you're going to buy at 588, you should buy at $6. For me, that's me. It's the same thing. It's like maybe $1 difference, depending on how many you buy, $1 to $10. Not a whole lot. So, but don't get rid of your profit, though. I'm not saying like screw off your profit, but yeah, there's targets. It's not financial advice, guys. If I could give you financial advice, I would tell all of you to get into ICP right now until the next bull market. That's if I could legally give advice, that's what I would give, but I can't, so I won't, and I didn't. But yeah. I would say buy ICP. Anything under $7, you'll win. Because we're going to 20 to 50, 100. We're probably going to end up somewhere between $100 to $200 the next bull market. Like, realistically, I'm not giving you one of those clickbait. Yeah, we're going to about $2,500. Then you could say I was a little bit, full of it. But I'm giving you a realistic price target. $100 is only from $6. I mean, from $5, it's only a 20x. That not only possible, but probable even before the top of the bull market. But if we're talking $6, I mean, that's only like 15x from where we're at right now. Yeah, $100 is not only possible, but I am betting my life savings it's going to happen. My life savings. It's all in ICP. I was in Bitcoin, but I had something happen, and I'm not going to trade my ICP for Bitcoin right now. I think there's more money to be made in ICP than Bitcoin right now, and that's why I'm going to accumulate Bitcoin, because I believe it's going to go to 100, 200, 300,000 eventually. But ICP is going to be the one that changes my life forever. I'm going to buy a new house. I might not be able to buy a house with the money that I have, but I can buy property and I can buy a double wide trailer. If I get a property and a double wide trailer, call me a life, because that will be all I need. That is my goal with crypto, is to buy a house. I need somewhere to live for the rest of my life, not pay rent like in an apartment, but like property of my own, a place to call my home, that's mine forever. And ICP is going to be the one. I'm going to make a video about it too. Moving from my apartment to my double wide trailer on my property somewhere either in, North Washington, or maybe towards where my daughter lives, out in the Midwest. I don't know yet. It's really expensive out here, so it might be somewhere towards the Midwest, maybe Montana, Denver. I don't know. But anyway, I have big plans, and I have set myself up for success. If I would have had all my ICP accessible right now, I would never, ever, ever, ever have won. Because things happen in life that I probably would have spent the ICP that I had over time just paying bills and living and buying food and my everyday stuff. But I was smart and I know myself. That's why when I got my second dfinity grant, I told them, I said, I will put half of it in staking right away. If you guys give me that big grant that you said you would give me, I will lock half of it up. And I did. And it is going to, I thought I was doing them a favor, but little did I know I was doing myself the biggest favor that I could have ever done in my life. It is locked away. I can't touch it. It is earning like 15 ICP every month. Now, when ICP goes to $100, you're talking about $1,500 a month that I would have gained. So I put in 1,800. I have about 1,860 right now. I took out 25. I would have had more, but see, you got to survive sometimes. And that's how you do it. If you lock it up on the NNS, you will gain so many rewards, even for 1 or 2 years, that you have it locked up, and then you cannot touch it, until your dissolve delay is over. And that's the way that you're going to change your life. If you want to know how to make life-changing money, that's how you do it. Because nobody can touch it. Nobody. Not even if you needed the money 100%. Just know that, though, that you can't touch the money. But it's actually helped me, because some of the times I needed money, I could have just gone and done something else instead of spending my ICP, right? So maybe we break out from that 720 and hold it over the next push. See, that is a good point that you're making, not necessarily the price targets, but what we need to do is go up, confirm support, because when you go up, you break out of resistance, you break that area. Okay. You break out of that, right? And then what you want to do is go down and touch the top of it again and bounce off, instead of like breaking out and then just going right back under. You want to confirm that support level, and every time we do that, that brings us closer to breaking out at higher levels. That is going to bring us closer to our $10, and it's going to basically give us enough support that if it does break down, we don't go all the way to $4.50 again, which has been happening a lot. Every time we go to $10, back down to $4, $10, back down to $4. So we need a lot of support around $6 to $7.50. Once we get that, we can continue moving higher. That's how crypto works. You got to have support at each level until we get our breakouts. Then when the breakouts come, it's not as hard. I'm going to refill my Jasmine, then work on my ICP hard. Yeah, man, I think they're both really good. Internet Computer is probably, the better project, in my opinion, because it does everything. But I think Jasmine, being the Japanese Bitcoin and being a big file data storage for companies, it's going to be a banger too. So, but ICP is coming, baby, coming for you, for me, in our pocketbooks. And it's not the way you think. It's going to boost your pocketbook. Missouri is cheap compared to the West Coast. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. I want to have my own place, and the best way to do it is property. That 100%. And I want to be close to family. So the thing that sucks about where I live now is none of my family lives here. My closest family is about an hour away, and then after that, it's like a plane ride away. So it sucks. I want to be around my family a lot more. And my friends all live all over. Like Six Figs lives all the way, on the other side. Frickin' Victor lives frickin' all the way across the world. I mean, it just sucks. Justin lives all the way across the world. All you guys do. It sucks. We need to get together one of these times, the Bitcoin Renegade community. Maybe I'll do like some sort of like Bitcoin event or something. We'll do like a thing there and have everybody show up. I don't know. I can't pay for your tickets or anything, but if you want to meet me, I'd love to meet you guys. Buying is way to go, bro. Just make sure you get good internet. Yeah, so you definitely don't want to be trading with a faulty internet. NNS wallet, or is there an ICP NNS wallet? So you actually, to stake your ICP, they do have an NNS wallet. Basically what it is going to be your main account, and then you take your money from your main account, and then you can stake it in a Neuron. So yes, you can't like hook your plug wallet up to the NNS right now. It's just you have to actually have your NNS account, then you can stake and do all that other stuff. But it's going to keep your money safe for a long term. And the cool thing is you can get anywhere from 10 to like 40% return on investment on that. So if you lock it up for, like, say not this next bull run, but the one after, say you're looking for 5 years from now, and you put in like 3,000 ICP, you could gain 3,000 or more ICP extra. So where not this bull run, but the next one, you have 6,000 ICP. That's the way to do it, guys. I'm doing it for this bull run because what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell at the top, and then I'm going to take like a chunk of that money, like 10 or 20 grand of all the money that I make. And I'm going to wait for ICP to go into the next bear market. And if you calculate it, it's not that hard if you think of it in years instead of days and months. So what I'm thinking, I get out in 2025, then in around 2026 ish, probably 2026, I'm going to be looking for a bottom ICP. Probably about $20 is going to be the bottom in 2026. So I'll buy 10 grand worth of ICP in 2026 for the 2028 bull run. So I'm going to take the rest of it, go buy a house, in a trailer and, you know, get myself situated, and then basically have that 10 to 20K in ICP that is going to sit for the next year or two after that for the next bull market. And I'm going to keep doing that until ICP is like a top 5 crypto. And then we'll see what happens from there. So the minimum of staking isn't more. I mean, you could do one ICP, but the minimum of staking, look at it more as a time frame. It isn't really a minimum amount of ICP, but a minimum amount of time you have to stake it. Now, the last 6 months of your staking, you get 0. So that's why you have to have it over at least 1 year to get 6 months worth of staking. That's the only thing I don't like about the staking process, but it keeps us safe from anybody trying to dump the market, get a bunch of ICP, and then just dump it on us. They got to wait 6 more months to get it out. So it basically, it's a buffer to kind of save us from any kind of attack or any kind of dump on us, you know, from the neuron, like just dumping it all over us. They have to wait at least 6 months. So if I had mine in for 2.5 years, I only get 2 years worth of staking, which is still a lot though. That's the thing. Even if you stuck it somewhere, staked it somewhere else. Sorry, that was a really weird word. It didn't sound right in my head. But if you stake it somewhere else, you are not going to get the returns that you get without the risk. The only other places that offer returns like that are exchanges, and most of those went under. Your Celsius. Oh, great staking reward, Celsius. But then you take all my money. And so I don't get nothing. The cool thing about the NNS is you can never lose your money. Your money is safe. It's going to be there until the next bull run. You don't have to worry about a faulty exchange going under, and you get massive rewards. Go watch my staking video, guys. They are good, and it will show you how to make a lot of money. Here, I'm going to show you guys my NNS real quick. Let's do it. I don't know if I can hide my stuff. Let me see. I'm just going to show you real quick kind of what it's like. I'm not bragging. This is never bragging, guys. Like I'm humbled to get what I have here, guys. And I couldn't have done none of this without you. Like my community, none of this would have been possible had it not been for you guys supporting my content. So I absolutely 100% thank you guys for, you know, this ICP that I have. For real. It wouldn't happen without you guys. So thank you. All right, I'm getting over there. I just need to make sure I got in everything before I bring you over. Okay. So here we go. Here we go now. All right. Now I'm going to bring you in so that you can see. All right. Okay. So here we have it, guys. I have 3 different neurons for ICP. I have 13 ICP that's staked for 8 years. I am a member of 8-year gang, not just one ICP. I decided to put 13 big ones in there. And this just being in here, check this out. It's just been in here for a little while. Can I go down? It won't let me go down. But I've earned this, but where is, oh, here we go. It's right here. I'm like, what? I've earned almost the full ICP in staking, with only 13 ICP in here. Look at that. So it's already been here, for 128 days, 6 hours, which is how long it took me to get almost 1 ICP, which, you know, by the end of it, I could add more. And then I would get absolutely crazy rewards. But I didn't want to put a lot of my ICP in 8-year gang when I didn't have a lot at the time. I might put more in this, though, as we go by. This is that one I have for 8 years. And then here is my one that I really have just made a butt whooping on. I have 63 ICP in here, which I can stake. You just add more. The more ICP you get, the more you can put in. I just put 3.8 in here, and I just took 25 out the other day to live off of. So you could actually live off of it. You could put it back in the neuron. I mean, this is the best staking project I've ever been a part of. And you get a vote on the governance of the project, the long-term benefits. So when this actually stops dissolving and I'm able to take it out in a little over a year, a little less than a year and a half, I have a massive amount of voting power right here, and I get crazy rewards. Like almost 0.6 ICP every single day. So if I double this, it would be 1.2 ICP. So if you have about 3,000, you get like 1 ICP every day. So that's crazy. And if you're in here for 2 years, that's almost 700 ICP you would get So it's just crazy how much you get from this. I will be out in the middle of the bull market, so this is pretty awesome. And then check it out. I got my open chat airdrop as well, and I have 108 of these. And let's see, I haven't started dissolving yet, so it will be for 1 year. Let's do it right in the middle of the bull market. Right, I will lose its age bonus. Yeah. So if I want an age bonus, I would continue to not dissolve this, but I want this unlocked in 365 days because I think it'll be really good at that point, which will bring us into the next part of our video before we end it, which is going to be pretty soon. We're not going to stay a lot longer, but I'm going to confirm this. Boom. So now I wait 1 year basically, and I'll have my 108 chat tokens done, and then I get my maturity too, which means I get chat tokens. So basically, I need to follow some neurons on this thing. All topics, definitely. Let's do that. I forgot to do this. Followees, neuron ID. What? Wait. Okay. Dang it. Why is it doing that? It should have the thing right there. Currently following. Oh, it looks like I'm already following them? Wait, what? Is that what that means? That I'm currently following all of these guys? Currently following. It says I'm following all of them. I have no clue what's going on here. Follow neurons to automate your voting and receive maximum voting rewards. You can follow neurons on specific topics or all topics. Okay, what I'm going to have to do is come over here. Let's go into vote on proposals, I guess. Okay. I'm going to have to mess with this later, I think. Yeah, show I can only vote for. Okay. Is this ICP or open chat? Open chat. Okay. Let's see what this is here. Proposal. Add healthy node subnet. Okay, let's adopt it. Nope. See that? That is not. This is for my ICP neuron. That's not open chat. Dag blam it. I don't like it when they make things too hard. They don't need to be. That's one thing I don't like about this. It should have just let me. Now let's go into my other neuron and see if it was me that was doing it wrong. Because if I go in here and then I go to follow one of these guys, yeah, follow neuron. Yeah, see, it should say 1 or 2 right here for all topics. Currently following. Yeah, and I had none there. Add followee. See, and then it has all these down here. That's the problem with open chat. Maybe there's nowhere to follow yet. That's what I'm thinking. The governance isn't ready yet. We figured it out. Okay. I was starting to get mad. I'm like, dude, you can't just have something and not have it do anything. Okay, so we're just waiting, I guess. You can't follow neurons yet because you have to have the actual followees neuron ID instead of it having the thing down here that it had with the other one. So it looks like we have to wait for that, which I'm okay with. I'm glad we figured that out. No fake news here. We figure out the hard things together. Sometimes things can be really difficult because you're like, dude, I know how to do this. I did it with the regular ICP staking. Why can't I do it with the open chat? What the frick? Yeah, things are stupid sometimes, but it's because the governance isn't up and running. So yeah, my good videos on staking, I kind of made a couple of them because they changed the staking, but it's pretty easy to understand. So after 6 months, you get dividends or airdrops every month. So no. Well, the way you worded that is really weird. After 6 months, you get the rewards right away. But if you only have it for 6 months, you won't get a reward. So if you put it in for a year, you get the rewards right away, but you'll only get it for 6 months out of that year. You see what I'm saying? You get the rewards right away, but after that 6 months is gone and you're left with only 6 months, the rewards stop. Or if you only put it for 6 months, there's no point because you don't get any rewards. So anything after 6 months is when you start to gain profit. So if you put in for 5 years, you will get 4.5 years of profit. Pretty simple. Yeah. Hey, J-Man, what's up? You made it, dude. Oh, it's 2:45 a.m. Yeah, this is the time I have to do it, guys. Like, I'm sorry that the time is off for you guys, but with everything in my life, this is like my only free time. I'm doing like multiple jobs right now, and it's kind of hard to change that around and do it all the time. Plus, having a certain time lets you guys know when to come. So I'll try to do other stuff for you guys, but it's never worked out. I've tried to do earlier stuff and it just never works out properly. So I don't want to promise you guys stuff I can't do. All right, we're going to end the video. I am going to try to find a way because a lot of you guys keep saying, that you miss the lives and stuff. But I mean, I don't have a quick answer for that. But maybe if I get this next dfinity grant, then I'll be able to spend more time here, because I'll have more money and less time in my other job. So we'll figure it out, guys, as a community. All right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good Bitcoin.